the barren red expanse of Mars, the operations base buzzed with an energy that Captain Nathan Reed had never felt before. The year was 2134, and what was supposed to be a routine mining operation had suddenly turned into the most significant event in human history. As the head of Mars operations for the United Earth Space Agency, UESA, Nathan was overseeing the extraction of rare minerals when the alarms blared. His team had detected an anomaly, a spacecraft of unknown origin landing a few kilometers from their mining site. Initial scans suggested it wasn't human-made. The design was too alien, the technology too advanced. The base was a flurry of activity, with scientists and military personnel scrambling to interpret the data streaming in. Nathan, a seasoned officer with a calm demeanor that belied his racing thoughts, coordinated the teams with practiced ease. The world's governments were watching and waiting for his next move. He ordered a cautious approach. A small team, equipped with non-lethal defense gear and communication tools designed for interspecies interaction, a project UESA had whimsically prepared for, never truly expecting to use, moved towards the landing site. Nathan watched from the control center, his eyes fixed on the live feeds from the team's helmet cams. As they neared the alien craft, its doors opened smoothly, revealing beings distinctly non-human. They were taller than the average human, with shimmering silver skin and large, luminous eyes that gave nothing away of their emotions. The aliens made no sudden moves, their demeanor as calm as the humans. The first contact was silent, both groups observing each other warily. Nathan initiated the first communication attempt using the universal translator, his voice broadcasted through the team's speaker system. "Welcome," he began, the weight of his words heavy with the consciousness of their historical significance. "We come in peace, and wish to learn about you." The aliens responded in kind, their voices harmonically resonant, translated into English through the device. "We are the Varkesh. Your presence was detected as we passed this system. We are explorers, much like yourselves." The dialogue that followed was tentative but respectful. The Varkesh were curious about humanity's technology, culture, and the extent of their cosmic explorations. Nathan, in turn, learned that the Varkesh were part of a wider interstellar community, exploring much like the humans, but at a scale they had not yet imagined. By the time the meeting concluded, Nathan had extended an invitation to the Varkesh to visit Earth, a gesture that was warmly accepted. The news of this successful contact spread quickly back on Earth, sparking a mixture of joy, fear, and wonder. As Nathan debriefed his superiors and prepared for the diplomatic work ahead, he felt a profound sense of responsibility. Humanity was not alone in the universe, and their place within it was about to change dramatically. This first chapter of interstellar relations, penned in the red dust of Mars, promised a future as limitless as the stars themselves. Captain Nathan Reed felt a mix of pride and anxiety as he stepped aboard the shuttle destined for the Varkesh mothership, now orbiting Earth. His historic mission was to represent humanity at the Intergalactic Assembly, a coalition of civilizations from across the galaxy. It was an honor that came with the weight of immense responsibility. As the shuttle docked smoothly with the alien vessel, Nathan took a deep breath, steeling himself for the challenges ahead. The interior of the Varkesh ship was a marvel of technology and design, with flowing lines and a soothing ambient light that seemed to emanate from the walls themselves. He was greeted by Ambassador Taval, a senior Varkesh diplomat, who would guide him through the initial formalities of joining the assembly. The Intergalactic Assembly convenes twice per Earth year at the Nexus Station, located in the neutral zone of the Tiberius Void, Taval explained as they traveled through the ship. It is a platform for peace, discourse, and mutual development among the stars. Nathan was briefed extensively on the political nuances of the assembly. It was made clear that while the assembly was a peaceful entity, it was not without its tensions and rivalries. Some members were naturally skeptical of new civilizations joining their ranks, fearing the upset of a delicate balance of power. Upon arrival at Nexus Station, Nathan was struck by the sheer diversity of its members. Species of all shapes and sizes commingled, from the towering, crystalline structures of the Cuthalar to the diminutive, swift-moving Zephyrini. Each member had their own agendas, cultures, and backgrounds, making the assembly a complex tapestry of interstellar relations. During his first session, Nathan presented Earth's case for membership, emphasizing humanity's dedication to peace and eagerness to contribute to the collective knowledge and defense of the assembly. His speech was met with a mixed reception. Applause from some, murmurs of dissent from others. The most vocal opposition came from the Krivak delegation, a powerful military-centric civilization wary of the rapid technological advancements of humanity. We must consider the implications of admitting yet another race with a history of internecine conflict, argued their chief diplomat. Despite the opposition, Nathan forged ahead, using the breaks in formal sessions to engage with his counterparts in smaller, more personal settings. He shared insights from human history, art, and philosophy, which many found intriguing and valuable. These informal interactions helped to ease some of the skepticism surrounding his species, slowly garnering respect and curiosity among the assembly members. Despite the ongoing diplomatic efforts, tensions were brewing within the Intergalactic Assembly. A faction of the Krivak, who harbored a long-standing distrust towards newcomers, decided to challenge Earth's rising influence. Their target was a newly established human colony on the distant planet of Veridia, a fertile world previously agreed upon as neutral territory. Captain Nathan Reed received the urgent communique while attending a session at Nexus Station. The Krivak had launched a surprise attack on Veridia, claiming the humans were encroaching on what they now declared as strategic space. The news came as a shock to Nathan, stirring a mix of anger and resolve within him. Rushing back to Earth aboard a fast cruiser, Nathan coordinated with UESA's defense forces. His experience and strategic acumen were crucial in planning a rapid response. Humanity would not bow to intimidation. They would stand their ground. As Nathan's ship approached Veridia, the sight of the burning colony fueled his determination. The Krivak had underestimated humanity's resilience and readiness for conflict. Leading a squadron of advanced fighters, Nathan executed a counteroffensive. The battle was fierce, showcasing the tactical ingenuity of human forces. They utilized guerrilla tactics, leveraging the planet's dense forests and rugged terrain to their advantage. The skirmish on Veridia was a turning point, signaling to the galaxy that humans were capable defenders of their sovereignty. Though the battle was won, Nathan knew it was just the beginning of a larger conflict. As he surveyed the damage, his resolve hardened. The Krivak had provoked the wrong species, and now humanity would be compelled to prove their strength not just on Earth, but across the galaxy. This act of aggression would echo back to the Assembly, demanding a reevaluation of Earth's role and the respect it commanded among the stars. After the Krivak provocation, Captain Nathan Reed realized that Earth needed stronger alliances to secure its position within the galaxy. Returning to Nexus Station, Nathan initiated discussions with other civilizations sympathetic to Earth's plight, focusing on those who valued justice and had expressed admiration for humanity's resolve and tactical skills. One of the first to extend a hand was the aquatic species, the Aquarii, from the water planet Hydros. Known for their peaceful nature and advanced hydroengineering technologies, the Aquarii admired Earth's oceans and were eager to share knowledge and defense strategies. Nathan met with their delegation aboard their beautifully designed water-filled vessel, negotiating terms for mutual protection and technology exchange. The next significant ally came from the scholarly beings of Solara, a race of light-based entities who valued knowledge above all. The Solarans had been observing human cultural and technological progress with great interest. They offered to share advanced energy technologies that could significantly enhance human spacecraft and weapon systems. These alliances began to shift the political landscape at the Assembly. Nathan's diplomatic efforts were bearing fruit as more civilizations started to see the strategic and moral value in supporting Earth. This was not just about facing the Krivak, it was about integrating Earth as a vital member of the interstellar community. During a crucial Assembly meeting, Nathan presented the new alliances, showcasing how Earth could bridge various interstellar cultures and technologies. His speech highlighted the potential benefits to all members through cooperation with humanity. The presentation included testimonials from the Aquarii and Solarans, praising Earth's contributions and advocating for its full membership and respect within the Assembly. The newly formed alliances tested their strength in the campaign against the Krivak stronghold on Joton, a rugged, mountainous planet that had served as a military outpost for the aggressive species. Under the command of Captain Nathan Reed, a coalition force of human, Aquarii, and Solara warriors prepared for a strategic assault designed to diminish the Krivak military presence and send a resounding message throughout the galaxy. The coalition's plan was multifaceted. The Aquarii provided advanced shielding technology to protect the Allied ships from the harsh environmental conditions of Joton and the formidable Krivak artillery. The Solarans, wielding their superior energy weapons, were tasked with disabling the planet's defense grids, which were powered by massive energy capacitors buried deep within the mountains. Nathan led the ground forces, comprised of human marines and specialized units from both the Aquarii and Solara. Their objective was to infiltrate the main fortress through a series of underground tunnels previously scouted by reconnaissance drones. The journey through the tunnels was perilous, fraught with traps and Krivac patrols, but the diverse abilities of the coalition members proved invaluable. Aquarii warriors manipulated water sources found within the planet to create diversions, while Solara soldiers used their light-based powers to create illusions, disorienting the enemy. As they emerged within the fortress, a fierce battle ensued. Nathan, leading from the front, demonstrated his prowess in both strategy and combat. The human marines, equipped with advanced armor and weapons shared by their new allies, fought with a tenacity that earned grudging respect from their enemies. Above ground, the space around Joton was alight with the flashes of ship-to-ship combat. The Coalition's fleet, though outnumbered, used superior tactics and the element of surprise to their advantage. They managed to break through the Krivac defenses, securing orbital dominance and cutting off the stronghold's supply lines. The siege culminated in the capture of the Krivac warlord, who surrendered after realizing the futility of further resistance. This victory was broadcast across the galaxy, showcasing the effectiveness of the Coalition and solidifying Earth's reputation as a formidable force. Following the decisive victory at Joton, the balance of power within the Intergalactic Assembly shifted significantly. The triumph not only undermined the Krivac's military prestige, but also emboldened other species to reconsider their stances towards Earth and its alliance. Captain Nathan Reed found himself at the center of complex diplomatic negotiations, as previously neutral or distant members of the Assembly began seeking closer ties with the emerging coalition. As Nathan navigated these waters, a surprising turn of events unfolded within the Krivac Empire. The defeat at Joton sparked internal unrest among the Krivac, leading to a coup by a more moderate faction that was disillusioned with their leadership's aggressive policies. The new Krivac government reached out to Nathan, seeking an armistice and expressing a desire to discuss terms for a potential peace treaty. With the Assembly's eyes on him, Nathan led the peace talks, held on a neutral space station orbiting the serene planet of Paxis. The discussions were tense, with the stakes high for both sides. The Krivac were desperate to regain some semblance of dignity and stability, while Nathan aimed to secure a lasting peace that would ensure the safety and prosperity of Earth's territories and its allies. Nathan's approach to the negotiations was shaped by his experiences on the battlefield and his newfound diplomatic acumen. He advocated for terms that would prevent future conflicts, such as demilitarization zones and shared control over strategic resources, which were initially met with resistance, but gradually gained acceptance as the talks progressed. Amidst the political maneuvering, Nathan also had to manage the expectations of his allies. The Aquarii and Solarans, having committed resources and lives to the Coalition's cause, expected significant concessions in return. Balancing these internal alliances with the external pressures of the negotiations tested Nathan's leadership and diplomatic skills to their limits. The chapter concludes with the signing of the Treaty of Paxis, a comprehensive agreement that included reparations, arms limitations, and new protocols for interstellar cooperation. The treaty was hailed as a diplomatic triumph and a testament to the benefits of unity and mutual respect among diverse civilizations. As the Assembly members applauded the peace accord, Nathan felt a mixture of relief and satisfaction. He had navigated Earth through a perilous chapter in its interstellar journey, emerging not only as a military leader, but as a statesman who had earned a place for humanity at the galactic table. The Assembly's respect for Earth was now cemented, and the future held the promise of growth and stability, thanks to the foundations of peace laid by the Treaty of Paxis. In the wake of the Treaty of Paxis, Earth's stature within the Intergalactic Assembly soared. The successful conclusion of peace negotiations marked a new era for humanity's role in the galaxy. Captain Nathan Reed, once a military strategist and now a celebrated peacemaker, returned to Earth hailed as a hero. The peace treaty not only secured Earth's borders, but also opened up avenues for unprecedented economic and technological exchanges with other civilizations. With the Assembly's sessions resuming, Nathan was invited to speak about the lessons learned from the recent conflicts and the importance of resilience and unity in face of adversity. His speech was broadcast across Earth and throughout member planets, inspiring countless individuals and becoming a symbol of human determination and spirit. The aftermath of the treaty saw a surge in collaboration between Earth and its allies. The Aquarii assisted in upgrading Earth's water purification systems, making clean water more accessible on the planet's most arid regions. Meanwhile, the Solarans introduced new energy systems that significantly reduced Earth's reliance on fossil fuels, aligning with humanity's goals for sustainability. As these projects unfolded, Nathan continued to play a crucial role in fostering interstellar relations. He organized cultural exchanges that helped to dismantle long-standing prejudices and fears about aliens among Earth's population. These events, featuring arts, cuisine, and shared knowledge from various civilizations, enriched human culture and deepened the bonds with their galactic neighbors. Meanwhile, Nathan also faced personal growth and challenges. The responsibilities of his role and the scars from past battles made him reflect on his own journey. He began mentoring young leaders from Earth and other planets, imparting lessons from his experiences. Nathan's story became a beacon of leadership, illustrating how personal integrity and collective effort can lead to meaningful change. As this chapter closes, Nathan stands at a summit on Earth, looking out over a city bustling with both human and alien visitors. The skyline is dotted with new structures designed by joint human-alien architectural teams, symbolizing a shared future. In this moment, Nathan realizes the profound impact of his and humanity's journey, not just in terms of galactic politics, but in fostering a legacy of cooperation and peace. As peace settled over the galaxy, the implications of Earth's new role became increasingly evident. Captain Nathan Reed, now a prominent figure in the Intergalactic Assembly, was pivotal in shaping the future of interstellar relations. The conclusion of the Treaty of Paxos had not only averted war, but it also sparked a renaissance of cooperation and growth across civilizations. Nathan's new project was the establishment of the Galactic Peace Corps, a mixed-species task force designed to uphold the peace and assist in crisis situations anywhere in the galaxy. This initiative was enthusiastically received, drawing volunteers from countless planets eager to contribute to this new era of collaboration. With the Corps gaining momentum, Nathan was appointed as its first commander. His leadership was not just symbolic, it was instrumental in navigating the complex logistics and cultural nuances involved in integrating diverse species with different backgrounds, abilities, and technologies into a cohesive unit. Under his command, the Corps embarked on its first mission, to aid a planet recovering from a natural disaster. The mission was a resounding success, showcasing the practical benefits of interstellar cooperation. The Corps not only provided immediate relief, but also implemented long-term recovery strategies, utilizing the best practices and technologies from various member planets. As Nathan watched the Corps grow from an idea into a galaxy-wide beacon of hope, he felt a deep sense of fulfillment. He had witnessed humanity rise from an isolated planet to a key player on the galactic stage, a journey marked by struggles but defined by resilience and unity. The final scenes of the chapter unfold at a grand assembly where Nathan is honored for his leadership. Surrounded by representatives from across the galaxy, he delivers a speech not about the past, but about the future. Today, we stand together, not as separate species, but as a united galaxy with shared dreams and challenges. Let us move forward with the same spirit of cooperation that has brought us to this point. As the assembly concludes, Nathan steps out onto the observation deck of the Nexus station, gazing out at the stars. The once distant lights now felt like beacons of home, each one representing a member of the vast, interconnected family that the galaxy had become.